Hi, I'm Saemi. So as I'm wrapping up my dissertation now, I thought this would be the perfect time to talk about time management regarding your dissertation as well as general academic deadlines. So here are my tips. Number one, plan ahead. I know that life doesn't always unfold the way you plan, but with academic work and deadlines, trust me, you would have to plan ahead. Otherwise, you'll be in big trouble. So what I like to do is apply 10-day rule, which is, I read it somewhere in a magazine or a newspaper a long time ago. And apparently this is what most successful people do. So at the initial stage of planning, you want to set your first deadline to be 10 days before the actual deadline. So it gives you a 10-day long buffer time in case something unexpected happens. And things usually do come up even though you plan ahead. So having that time span of 10 days really gives you a big peace of mind, and you will not encounter a problem not making your deadlines. And for me, this is the best way that I've been coping with a lot of my deadlines ever since I was working in the professional setting. And knowing that you've got some time definitely reduces your anxiety and stress. So I personally find this 10-day rule really helpful, especially when I had to write long essays as well as the dissertations that I'm writing right now. Secondly, keep sticky notes. So on my desk, I always put a stack of sticky notes so that the night before I write down all the things that I have to do the next day as a reminder. And in the morning when I wake up, then I look at this, and according to the priority, I can just check off all the things that I do one by one. And this has helped me immensely throughout my academic year here in London, especially with short-term tasks. Now, number three, budget your time and energy wisely. So it's easy to be stingy with your time, especially when you are a perfectionist. You want to be super productive with your time. But one thing that I have learned is that it's always helpful to have a little buffer. So assign X amount of time for each task, and with a buffer time of 10 minutes before and after. In that way, if you run a little late to a meeting, you still can make it on time. Or if you arrive a little early, then always make sure you bring a book or a little academic journal that you have to write for that day. And that way you will make sure that you get your stuff done, and psychologically, it reduces a lot of your stress and anxiety. Number four, don't force it when things don't work out. As I said earlier, it's good to have plans, but a lot of times things sometimes don't work out, and it's okay. Nobody's perfect. Plans fall through. So always be mindful that, things could happen, things could come up, and it's still okay. You'll manage it. And lastly, I really want to emphasize this as I'm making this video, because time management is important, but at the end of the day, it all comes down to the process. One of my very dear friends and PhD researcher here at LSE, Jessica Kong, has shared with me numerous times that learning is a process. And I really held onto this phrase all throughout my academic year in London. Time is not always about tips and tricks that could help us be more productive, get things done, be more efficient. If you're not really present in that process, you might get things done, but at the end of the day, in the long term, you're missing things. And I really want your year in London to be meaningful, and when you look back onto it, you can really reflect and be happy with what you have done with your time. So as time is very precious, I really hope that this video was helpful to you. It's just a set of things that I have found personally very helpful when I had to manage my own time. Well, I wish you all the best, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!